outstanding candidates in the 2012 West African Senior Secondary School and the Gambia Basic Education Certificate exams. As Ndeko Mademba tells us, WAEC Banjul office also rewarded 4 others for their outstanding service to the council.
The West African Examination Council's Banjul office many years ago rewarded best performing candidates in the May-June WAS and GABES examination. For a decade now, this award ceremony has not taken place. WAEC Banjul office is poised to revive this all too important ceremony, adding a category for long outstanding service to the council.
The aim of management is to recognize excellence in the Gambian education system, as well as celebrate those rendering selfless service to the council in the drive to ensure quality and integrity in our examinations.
Candidates' performances at the GABES and WAS level has been a rather unsteady one. But according to those at the helm of affairs, improvement is on the rise, and these awardees are a case in point.
The academic records of these students, Mr. Chairman, show that they have been high flyers throughout their academic career. They achieved their grades without the slightest hint of impropriety. I am happy to report that the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education has magnanimously provided the cash prizes for these students.
Recognizing the outstanding performances of candidates and council members alike is a laudable initiative to Minister Fatou Lamin Faye and has a tendency to instill the healthy spirit of competition among students in schools.
These awards are indeed significant in many ways, as they both contribute to the development of education in the country. Moreover, the awards for outstanding performance will foster healthy competition among students and even schools, while that of outstanding service will instill dedication and commitment by those who render services to WAEC, and by extension to the course of education in our country.
The awardees for the senior category were Usainu Sise of the Gambia Methodist Academy with 4 A's and 5 B's, Dauda Wali of St. Peter's with 6 A's, 2 B's and 1 C, Fanta Fofana of Methodist Academy with 7 A's and 2 B's. For the junior level, all 3 awardees came from the Gambia Methodist Academy. Their names are Ajifato Cox, Sehu SCC and Umi Sise, obtaining an aggregate of 9, all A's in every subject. Long outstanding service to council award went to Alhaji Usman G.M. Nyang, Reverend William E. Ka, Alhaji Dudu A. Jindur, and Alhaji Usainu Drame. Speaking on behalf of her fellow awardees, a confident Fanta Fofana reassured the gathering that this is just the beginning.
I would also like to thank our parents and teachers for helping us grow into what we are today. We are really who we are today because of you. To whom much is given, much is expected. I promise you that we will continue to be hardworking and diligent. Keep one thing in mind. It does not stop here. We will not stop here.
It was all but a pleasant sight, and listening out loud to resounding A's and B's is pleasing to the ear, and of course, a beaming smile on the faces of parents and teachers alike. The West African Examination Council Banjul office is looking forward to continuity of this development. For Grts News.
Sainabu Sise, a law student at the University of the Gambia, has launched a book entitled The Rebirth and the Reawakening of the Gambian People. The book, as Fatou Jassy reports, highlights the significant achievements registered by the Jammeh administration from 1994 to date.
This piece of literary work by Sainabu Sise, a 25-year-old law student at the University of the Gambia, highlights the remarkable achievements registered by the Jammeh administration since 1994 to date.
It's a very good book. In a nutshell, it stipulates the achievements of the APRC government from 94 to date. Better education system for all, which of course includes the UTG, University of the Gambia, where I lecture now and of which now represent students. And also better roads, peace and stability. This of course includes sending soldiers on peacekeeping outside our territory. You have a soldier, you have a standing army in force now. Before you had a field force, was the smaller units. Greater improvement in telecommunication. We have Gamtel service providers, they're all over the place. We have Grts, now on satellites.
The book titled The Rebirth and the Reawakening of the Gambian People touches on all spheres of development ushered in by the Jammeh administration. Dedication and hard work are virtues that are deemed fundamental to a writer, and for Dr. Henry Carroll, these are two things that underpin the story of Sainabou Ceesay. The step taken by the young writer, according to some observers, can pave the way for many other budding writers, whilst the giant strides catalogue about the government of the day could also serve as a vital reference material, says historian and author Hasum Ceesay.
And it's really a very, very good book. And when we say like it's a good book, we also have to look at the amount of research which you must have gone into it. Because really some of these things, we may take them for granted that they happen within living memory. But to be able to put them together, you need to do a lot of research. And some of us who do it, at least at the archival and field level, and we know it's not easy to research. It's costly, it's time consuming, and you do not always come across the materials. And so the fact that Sainabou has been able to put together this very, very long and elaborate list of developments which has transpired in this country in the past 18 years, I think she deserves commendation.
Writing is fast becoming a common hobby for young Gambians, and Sainabou launched her book, The Rebirth and the Reawakening of the Gambian People. There are positive indications that this may be the beginning of a very ambitious literary journey. The mayor of BCC, alluding to the significance of the book to Gambians, also urged the author to keep up with the good work.
And I quote, I read, I examine, I study, and I observe. And out of all this, I try to put as much common sense as I possibly can. And this is exactly what Sainabou has done. She has gone to the field, she has been able to read lots of literature, she has been able to discuss with people, find out information, and then come with the compilation, which now is a book that we are working here. So I want to commend Sainabou very much, and also to thank her parents for giving her all the support, and her friends for giving the support also, and I hope that others will emulate her.
The event was graced by family members, friends and well-wishers of the author. For Grts News, I am Fatou Jassi.
The Fatu Show, in partnership with Comium, Gambega and the Coca family, has doled out gifts to patients at the Royal Victoria Teaching Hospital's pediatric ward. We have more on that presentation, which has now become a yearly tradition. Has stood the test of time. For over 4 years now, the Fatu Show, in partnership with Comium, Gambega and the Coca family, have been active partners of the pediatric unit of the Royal Victoria Teaching Hospital. The presentation by Fatu Show and sponsors came through iMedia, the parent body spearheading the gesture.
First, I would like to say I did not do this all by myself. I have my partners, Comium. They're the ones behind the Fatu Show. They've been sponsoring the show for the past 2 years. You can see their presence. They're here with me to do this presentation today. And also Gambega, they've been a partner since we started this program. And of course, today we have the Kokanjai family. They're also here. They brought some stuff that they also give to us so we can give to the children. And like I said, this is how we should be as Gambians. We should support each other. And Christmas is a time of giving to other people, especially the sick. That is why we're here. And inshallah, we'll continue to do this.
The matron of the pediatric ward, Landing Kamara, expressed gratitude at the gesture. He spoke of the timely presentation of the gifts, adding that it will reach the beneficiaries.
Seasonal visit of Fatu Show to our department is symbolic for the fact that it creates an environment which provides not only moral and financial support to the patients, but also has great impact on the medical management and the healing process of the patients. It serves as a motivating factor for keeping patients in the wards of complete treatment, and there is nothing more important than good health. Good health is a vital resource for continuous development. Once again, on behalf of the entire staff of this department, on behalf of the patients and their escorts, and on my own behalf, once again, I would like to thank Fatu and the group for wonderful gesture. Thank you for the symbolic gesture. Thank you so much.
For his part, Dodinjai, who represented Comium at the event, expressed happiness and satisfaction for the job being done by the nurses and doctors at the hospital.
Really coming here, especially during the holiday season and Christmas time, we just so much love it. And when we came to the hospital, we're pleased to say that we met an environment that was way over our